Hey guys, Ren over here, and today we received an update regarding balance changes coming in October. It also doesn't look like there's a lot to cover in this article here. But with that said, let's get into it. So far, it looks like there's only 5 classes that will receive some adjustments on October 11th. This is about a month from now, and this is probably due to a new chapter we'll be getting according to the roadmap that we have. I do have it open on the next tab here. So if you see here, Halloween is coming up, so hopefully they spice things up with the Halloween event. New ranks, I'm assuming combat sectors, dual quests, which is whatever, but I'm assuming this will use a new dual quest set like the past dual quests that we had with like dual quest 1 and dual quest 2, with more collab stuff and more creative spaces stuff. And this is a span of October and November, so if it's anything like what we have now, November might be the same situation as we are now with September, but we're getting sidetracked here. With balance changes, we have Fighter, Ranger, Gunner, Force, and Braver. I also have the game open as well, so we can go over what's changed here compared to what we currently have in game. For Fighter, we have Overload and Overload's short cycle, reducing the cooldown time for both passives, which is not bad considering that Overload's cooldown time is usually long. So if you take a look back in game with Overload on the Fighter tree, you can see that the Overload has a 3-minute cooldown. And with a short cycle at max points, it's reduced to 90 seconds. So if I were to guess, the Overload will go down to like a minute and 30 seconds, and with short cycle, it'll go down to at least 45, if not 60. This might be a similar case back when Waker had a similar change with the Marmello parry, so maybe, but this is still good. For Rangers, they only buffed assault rifles it looks like, which is unfortunate because the launchers need some buffs too. But the potency for assault rifles will be increased when the potency increase is less than the maximum due to distance. Okay, this makes sense, kinda, since Ranger's gimmick from day 1 is the further you are from enemies, the more damage you will do. I don't think many will take this because they're all spamming the grenade bombs and almost all of the time. And because of this, Rangers are always close to the enemy because they want the grenades to proc. And the grenades can also reset, so this is nice, I guess. And for Gunners, looks like it's the same situation with Ranger depending on the distance, and Gunners always want to be up close for maximum output, but yeah. Now for the Fours, the Photon Flare also has reduced cooldown, same buffs that Fighter has. Now if you look at it in game, the base cooldown time is the same, 3 minutes. The short cycle for this active skill is also the same. So if my guess is right, they'll reduce the main to like 1 minute and 30 seconds and short cycle to like 90 or something. And it seems that they made the rod attack impact a bit easier to use since this is related to your enhanced normal attacks with rods. And lastly, we have Braver with Brave Combat with adjusted bow combat finisher so that the bow attack impact gauge accumulates. This is good since the bow has a skill that it can enhance 1 normal attack with bows, and this helps charge this faster by casting the Brave Combat finisher. I'm assuming this is bow only, but if this works while katana is active, then maybe it's a game changer, I don't know. And it looks like they buffed the bow's PA so that it can also help charge the gauge faster this way as well, so this is pretty good for bows. And that seems to be it. Not much we have, but these are some good changes, but yeah. Hopefully we get more info on the balance changes on the headline next week, but I'm also hoping for October to be a good month. So yeah, with that being said, I hope this helps. If it did, I would appreciate a like and sub to the channel for more PSO2 content, and I'll see you all in the next one.